To prayer. Please stand for the national song and through to prayer.
Let me say again, good afternoon. Let's bow our heads humbly in prayer, please. Our Father and our God, how great you are. What a privilege we have of calling you, Lord, our Father. There is none like you. We thank you, Lord, because every good gift and every perfect gift comes from above. From you, the Father of lights, in whom there is no shadow of turning. We thank you, Lord, because you have blessed our graduates today with the gift of achievement in their education. They couldn't do it without your help, Lord. And because you have helped them thus far, we want to say thanks. We've come, dear Lord, to lift our hearts in gratitude to you because through many dangers and toils they have come to this stage for such a time as this. We ask you, God, that you may bless every heart, bless everyone who have studied to show themselves approved in their own field of vocation. And I ask you, God, that as they go forth, that they will go forth with a selfless ambition to make a great difference in our society. Help them, Lord, not to focus upon themselves, but to focus upon what they can do to make this great country of Anguilla an even better place to live in. Father, I ask you, God, that you may bless the tutors and teachers and all of the faculty who has had the patience of dealing with them. I pray, dear God, that you will bless their families and friends who have from time to time given them courage. I pray, dear God, that you will fulfill their heart's desire even as they pursue a world of their professional careers. And now I pray that the sun will shine warmly upon their faces, the rain will fall softly upon their fields, and that the wind will be always against their backs, propelling them in the direction in which they must go. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Can the driver of vehicle PA856 please remove your vehicle as you're blocking the entrance to the western parking? That is PA856. Thank you.
All right, we adjust. Graduates, you may be seated. Podium, you may be seated. Honorable Deputy Governor, Mr. Perrin Bradley, Honorable Premier, Dr. Ellis Lorenzo Webster, the Honorable Minister of Education, Social Development, and Library Services, Ms. Deanne Kentish Rogers, and other members of the House of Assembly, representatives of the University of the West Indies Alumni Association, permanent secretaries, education officials, senior civil servants, the UWI adjunct faculty and course facilitators, Chair of the Guild of Students Anguilla Chapter, Ms. Sharmel Hodge, and other members of the Guild Executive, other distinguished alumni and friends, members of the press, and media representatives, family, friends, supporters, and most importantly, the class of 2024. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Lovely. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 2024 local recognition ceremony on behalf of the staff, faculty, and students of the University of the West Indies Global Campus Anguilla, formerly known as the Open Campus. By your attendance today, we know that you too are proud and excited to share in the celebration of the class of 2024. In spite of the recent challenges experienced in Anguilla and the region, the Anguilla site continues to provide graduates with the experience of an annual recognition of graduates ceremony. We, the staff, alumni, and you, their supporters, have witnessed their journey in their lows, in their highs, and in between. Such a ceremony is an expression of joy and appreciation. The triumphs of our graduates today are evident. The dedication exhibited over the past years have led to this moment. Today, they are here in beautiful reds and beautiful blues as testimonies, celebrants, and our newest alumni. Many of you graduates started your journey just after the devastation of Hurricane Irma. Some of you just before and maybe even during the pandemic. Whichever challenging period applies to you, that determination to take your first step in such a time is even more commendable. Further, persevering through periods of lockdown, tedious assignments, family challenges, and other sacrifices are what makes each and every one of you a conqueror. You are indeed pelicans. In our midst, we recognize our partners in nation building, representatives from the government of Anguilla, the Department of Public Administration, the Guild of Students, the Anguilla Community College, and of course, any other organization that has contributed to a student and the continuation of the work of the university. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates. They graduate in programs of education, management, leadership, finance, paralegal studies, social work, and human resource development. To the class of 2024, you are now graduates of a university ranking in the top 1.5% of universities globally. You now join many of your peers, family members, and colleagues as members of the UWI alumni. As a proud Pelican, we know that you have what it takes to succeed in all your future endeavors. Be it advancing in a respective field, furthering your studies at the postgraduate level, entrepreneurship, whatever your path, we know that you will exhibit Pelican pride. We look forward to your contributions to your alma mater and to your community. This year, we stand 40 strong. This one again is one for the record books. We have for the first time graduating side by side, brother and sister, Trish and Kadian, a mother and daughter, Charlena and Keisha, and celebrating for the first time the inaugural graduates of the Academy of Sports. We have our first Anguillian graduate from that academy, Nadia Benjamin. And we are also facilitating Trish Richardson as the first Anguillian to graduate from the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus with a Doctor of Dental Surgery. Can we give all of our Pelicans a round of applause? The support teams, friends, colleagues, spouses, family members, church brothers and sisters. This is also your celebration. You have stood in the gap on behalf of our graduates, offered words of encouragement, waited on them, fed them, prayed for them, helped them in one way or the other during their time of study. To you, we say thank you and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, officially welcome to the 2024 Recognition of Graduates ceremony. I will now read greetings on behalf of the Manager of the British Overseas Territories, Dr. Beverly Shirley. And this is for you graduates. She writes, I wish to express heartfelt congratulations to this Anguilla graduates of the class of 2024, who are here today to celebrate their academic achievements. We all know that nothing is achieved without hard work, and so today we recognize that you have toiled hard and your success can only be attributed to your diligence and perseverance. I wish to also acknowledge the presence of the alumni community. I must recognize and express sincere thanks to the Government of Anguilla and other organizations for their continued support of the university. This is an indication of the deep commitment to long-term economic growth by investing in higher education and training. These contributions to the university helps us to deliver quality education and open access to lifelong learning, which is important for capacity building and social progress. To you, graduates, I urge you to journey with diligence, honesty, and decency, and to treat each other with respect, care, compassion, so that together we can create a sustainable future. Embrace the world, go forth in celebration and resilience. Go forth with a sense of purpose that you can achieve anything if you really want to. The sky is the limit. Congratulations. I now invite the Honorable Deputy Governor, Mr. Perrin Bradlin, to deliver remarks on behalf of the civil service.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and permit me to adopt the protocol established. It is a privilege to stand here today to honor the remarkable achievements of the 2024 graduates. On behalf of the Anguilla Public Service, I extend a warm congratulations to each of you on this significant milestone. The University of the West Indies has been a pillar of learning and empowerment in Anguilla and across the region. The long and strong partnership between UWI and the government of Anguilla has been instrumental in building a skilled, knowledgeable, and resilient workforce. Through this partnership, we have created opportunities that have empowered individuals, uplifted families, and advanced the progress of our nation. The Anguilla Public Service in particular is deeply indebted to UWI. It is no exaggeration to say that the Anguilla Public Service is built on the backs of UWI Pelicans. Graduates of this esteemed institution have consistently been at the forefront of public administration, education, health, and countless other fields, shaping Anguilla's development and securing our future. Your contribution to the Anguilla Public Service cannot be understated, and your achievements today reaffirm the enduring value of this partnership. Now, you always get in trouble for naming names, but this afternoon I'm particularly pleased that 3 of my cousins are graduates. Krishana Hughes, I do remember when your dad said to me that you were on the way as a baby forming in the womb. To see you as a grown woman now with this accomplishment really warms my heart. And also to my cousins, Kadian and Trish. So I think I speak on behalf of the entire Hughes clan to say how extremely proud we are of all of you. So I know Rosetta, Euphema and Nanny are somewhere celebrating this milestone. So congratulations to you three in particular. So graduates, don't be jealous. These are my family. I have to recognize them. But to the rest of you, as you don your gowns, you also don the mantle of responsibility. Your journey has equipped you with not only the technical knowledge, but also the critical thinking, adaptability, and resilience needed to thrive in an ever-changing world. These are the tools that will enable you to lead, innovate, and give back to your communities. Let us take a moment to recognize and thank the families, friends, and mentors who have supported you in this journey, as well as the dedicated faculty and staff of the Uwi Global Campus Anguilla, who continue to empower the next generation of leaders. Today, I urge you to view your success not as an endpoint, but as a foundation for continued growth. Anguilla needs your talent, your passion, and your unwavering commitment to excellence. The journey ahead will not be always easy, but as Pelicans, you have the strength to rise above any challenge and to soar to new heights. In closing, I reaffirm the Government of Angola's commitment to supporting education and development. Our partnership with the University of the West Indies remains a cornerstone of our efforts to build a brighter future for Anguilla. So congratulations once again, class of 2024. May your achievements inspire others, and may your journey ahead be marked with purpose, success, and fulfillment. So thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Governor. I will now invite another Pelican, Mistress Dillian Richardson Crawford. Dillian will bless us with a musical rendition. We can clap, she's a Pelican.
Good evening to everyone. Good evening to everyone. Congratulations to the graduates today. I personally know how it is. It was hard and it was long, but you made it. And for that, you deserve a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. You put your mind to it, and you believed in yourself, and look where you are today. So today, I give this tribute to you. See, they say these mountains can't be moved. They say these chains will never break. But they don't know you like we do. There is power in your name. We heard that there is no way through.
Okay, we blame Mr. Reed for that little delay. He told me to come down. All right. Thank you so much, Mistress Crawford Richardson, a true pelican. Wonderful rendition. Can we give her another round of applause? That song was so timely, and indeed many of our graduates hold on to God, and some of them will tell you that only God could have brought them through. They are testimonies of resilience and the continuous work of God. Thank you so much, Mistress Crawford Richards. At this juncture, I will invite the Honorable Minister of Social Development and Education, Ms. Deanne Kentish-Rogers, to deliver ministerial remarks. Good afternoon, everyone. Protocol already established. To the class of 2024, I first want to start by saying congratulations. Today is not just a milestone to celebrate for my classmates, my age mates, for the siblings in the crowd, for the mother and daughter duo, to the doctor, and to our lone gentleman somewhere in there. But to all of our go-getters, it is a moment to reflect, to pause, and to celebrate the culmination of your hard work, sacrifice, and relentless pursuit of excellence. It is an excellence that you have pursued as a family. As I stand here this afternoon, I am reminded of last year when a graduate described the University of the West Indies as the Harvard of the Caribbean. And that is not just a statement about the prestige of the institution, but about the quality of the education you received and the global opportunities that ensue. As I admitted last year, that did make me slightly jealous, because I would like to be called a pelican as well. But I realized that the pelican, as a symbol, is a metaphor of resilience, of adaptability, and of boundless potential, qualities that you now embody today. Resilience, like the pelican navigating unpredictable waters, you have persevered through the challenges of your academic journey, balancing responsibilities, personal setbacks, and pushing forward despite the obstacles. Adaptability. Just like the pelican thrives in diverse environments, you have demonstrated the ability to learn, to grow, and to change in a fast-paced world. And collaboration. The bonds you built here, the late-night study sessions, the group project, the shared thoughts, the triumphs, have prepared you for a future where collaboration is key. But now you stand on the precipice of possibility, and I want to challenge you to soar even higher. Dare to dream beyond limits. I was going to say as women, but I have to remember our gentlemen in the crowd. And hopefully next year we'll have more gentlemen in the crowd. I want you to remember that society will often try to box you in, be it professionally or personally. Break the box. Break the box. Design a life that reflects you and your unique talents, your passions, and your purpose. Embrace your power. Never underestimate the value of your voice, your ideas, and your influence. You have the education, the skills, and the courage, not just to exist in industries, but to shape them, build communities, and inspire generations. Finally, lead with grace and determination. Like the pelican in flight, rise above the challenges you face with elegance and determination. You are not only navigating your journey, but paving a path for those who will look up to you. The world is waiting for your brilliance, your creativity, and your vision. Whether you aspire to lead in a boardroom, a classroom, labs, or stages, know that you are now equipped to make an impact. To the class of 2024, and to all of your well-wishers, today marks the end of one chapter, but the beginning of a lifetime of opportunity. As you take flight, remember this: resilience will keep you grounded, adaptability will help you to pivot, and collaboration will amplify your success. Congratulations. The future is yours. Seize it boldly and unapologetically. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, Minister Kentish Rogers, for your congratulatory remarks and your encouragements as well. Indeed, I hope that the graduates are now fueled even more to go forward. At this point, we are going to invite a familiar face, the lady that has been rallying behind graduates for quite some time. Many of our graduates are familiar with her, even if they are a bit annoyed with her antics to always take a picture whenever they visit the site. But we do know that it comes from a place of genuine love and support. A funny fact, Dr. Banks didn't actually study at the University of the West Indies, but her love and her passion and her excitement that is seen in everything that she does is so bubbly, you would actually think that she's the principal, right? So Dr. Philomene Banks has impacted the university in so many ways. She has been there for graduates and staff. She has encouraged many of those sitting here today to sign up, encourage them when they were having difficult times. And today we ask her to deliver some congratulatory remarks to you. Dr. Philomene Banks.
Thank you, Chair. And I do have a certificate which says University of the West Indies. It isn't the bachelor's or the master's or the PhD, but I got one. Honorable Premier.
Stand corrected.
Honorable Deputy Governor, Honorable Minister of Education, and maybe other members of Parliament in the House, Chair, members of the platform, family, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Pelicans. You are looking so resplendent from this side, and I know the photographers are having a wonderful time with all the beauty in your academic regalia. What an extraordinary moment this is. You know I love graduations. Today, we celebrate you, the class of 2024. You have made it. And you have not just made it through exams and assignments, but through juggling full-time jobs and raising families, staying active in your church and in your community, and balancing the countless tasks that life demands of you. you didn't just attend university. You passed through the fires of the University of the West Indies. And you have come through like refined gold, like bright lights shining from the west. I'm so delighted to be here with you this afternoon celebrating this milestone. For some of you, your journey began when you made that brave decision to send that email or to make that call or to walk through the doors of the Uwi Open Campus at the time at Pope Hill. And we remember some of those early conversations, the moments of excitement, the pictures, the moments of self-doubt, the classic, can I do this? And the reassurance, yes, you can. And today, as we look at you, we are filled with pride, honestly, because you didn't just believe that you could do it, you proved that you could do it. Now, I am so glad to see so many of you here filling up all these roles. Because there's a reason why universities host graduation ceremonies and why we here in Anguilla hold these special graduate recognition ceremonies. It is to celebrate your achievements, to share in the joy of your success, and to honor the incredible journey that has brought you here. Today is about pausing to recognize just how far you have come and what this milestone represents. You heard it before. It's not just for you, but for your families. You're giving it up for them, for your community, and for our country as a whole. This is what makes graduations and graduate recognition ceremonies so important and so meaningful. We are incredibly proud of each one of you, whether you completed your degree in 3 years or 5, whether you stopped along the way, whether you sprinted or whether you crawled to the finish line. It's not about the time that it took. It's about the determination and the commitment. That is what matters. You did not give up, and that's what makes today so rewarding and so powerful. We know it wasn't easy. There were the moments when frustration threatened to win, and when the workload felt so overwhelming, and when sleep was overrated, and when you just wanted to crawl through that laptop and grab those group project persons and shake them, but you didn't. You persevered, and in doing so, you didn't just earn the degree, you discovered your strengths. You have honed qualities of courage, of resilience, and tenacity that will serve you beyond today. These are the very traits that will help you break new barriers, take on bold new initiatives, and write the next chapters of your life with confidence. Graduates, you are more than just degree holders. You are role models. You are living proof that with courage, will, and sacrifice, goals can be achieved. There are children and young people watching you, thinking, if she can do it, if he can do it, then I can do it too. Their co-workers, their colleagues, their professionals, their elders who now see you as a testament that it is never too late to pursue a dream. Your journey has sparked hope and possibility in others, and that, graduates, is an incredible gift to pass on. So today, as we celebrate your achievements, we ask you to take a moment to reflect on 2 things. What made you take the first step, that first leap of faith to begin this UE journey? And what kept you going during the most dark, the darkest of dark moments? Now, whatever your answers, hold on to them. Let them fuel your next steps. Because as we know, life is fleeting, Time is precious, and every milestone, big or small, like we told you, deserves to be celebrated. We celebrate your achievements today. You celebrate them tomorrow. You celebrate them every day thereafter. You celebrate not just the degree, but each course that you completed, each test that you conquered, and each late night that you pushed through, and every personal breakthrough that you made along the way. And as you celebrate, we hope that you will remember to thank those who walked this journey with you, your accountability partners, your cheerleaders, the family members and the friends who believed in you when you struggled to believe in yourself. The ones who stayed up late with you are the ones who woke you up to study, are the ones who just lent a listening ear or just a shoulder to cry those tears on. They too are part of this success, and we honor them today. Graduates, you make Anguilla proud, you make our region proud, and you make the University of the West Indies proud. You are pelicans, as the minister said, resilient, soaring, and ready to take on the world. And as you go forward, we ask that you maintain that spirit of your alma mater. Share your knowledge and your skills. Give back. Join the Alumni Association, right, Marva? And most of all, maintain your integrity. Congratulations, class of 2024. Congratulations, Pelicans. As Nelson Mandela said, it always seems impossible until it's done. Well, what do you know? You did it. Keep soaring.
Thank you so much, Dr. Banks. Can we get another round of applause for Dr. Banks? And now for the moment that we've all been waiting for, the meat in the soup. We are preparing for the recognition of our degree and diploma holders. Mr. Reed, please join me. Mr. Reed will be assisted by myself and Ms. Patricia Bryan. Let me bring it over for you.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are met here today in order that we may mark by a formal ceremony the entry of certain of our members into the company of graduates and the academic achievement of others. As a university, we are an academic society of undergraduates, bachelors, masters, and doctors, and we follow the academic tradition in the pursuit of knowledge and the encouragement of learning. Purposes which are laid down in the preamble to the Royal Charter by which we have been granted the powers needful for the prosecution of our affairs. In pursuing these aims, our members advance from time to time to a higher standing in the academic community. And it is proper that as a body, we should celebrate their achievement. It is marked by the granting of a degree or diploma, or license or certificate, and we rejoice with our graduates on their achievement.
Mr. Reed, the persons whose names will be called studied in the University of the West Indies, and having fulfilled the requirements of the University of the West Indies and have been presented to the Senate of the University as diploma, certificates, Associate of Science, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Education, Master of Science, Master of Arts, and Master of Education.
These persons whose names are about to be called, and those who are unable to attend, are recognized as graduate members of our society.
And so we begin. Diploma of Social Work, Carissa Proctor. Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood Development and Family Studies, Krishana Hughes with first class honors. Denise Richardson with first class honors. Educational Leadership and Management, Kiwana Jean. Literacy Studies, Renee Bryan. Kerry Richardson with first class honors. Malika Smith Connor. Over to Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Stephanie Ryan with first class honors. Charmaine St. John. Entrepreneurship, Keisha Edwards. Financial Management, Khalida Hull with first class honors. Human Resource Management, Tanisha Paul Douglas. Gineska Queely with first class honors. Marva Smith with first class honors. International Management, Shireen Brooks with first class honors. Management Studies, Arlene Brown Richardson with first class honors. Marketing, Miggy Yorera. Psychology with a minor in human resource management, Kenisha Gums. Social work, Janet Moranci with first class honors. Social work with a minor in youth development work, Jackie Harrigan with first class honors. Angelique Hazel. Inaugural graduate from the Academy of Sports, Nadia Benjamin Linton, sports coaching with first class honors, the first for Anguilla. Civil with environmental engineering, Cadian Richardson. Our first Anguillian from the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus with a Doctor of Dental Surgery, Trish Richardson. We now proceed with postgraduate degrees. Master of Arts, English Language, Alison Mars Harry. Master of Education, Literacy Instructions, Leonise Francis Prosper. Master of Science, Management and Educational Leadership, Shermel Wilson with distinction. Management Studies, Human Resource Management, Sharo Barry. Management Studies, Human Resource Management, and finally, Sarah Lee Benjamin. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024. Can we give them a round of applause? And to serenade our graduates, we welcome Mistress Jenique Javois. Another melodious voice, and a soon-to-be pelican, Mistress Javois.
All right, so special congratulations to all of our graduates. So I was asked to sing today, and I picked a song, which I'm gonna sing, but I adjusted the words just a little bit just for you. That's all. You fly away. You always knew who you couldn't. You had a dream you would fly away. You've been on this road. Now it's time to face your fears. Searching for a place to begin. Is it near? Is it near? Is it clear? Standing on the line you were given. People staring at you while you're here. Today you showed you're determined. 'Cause you don't wanna be like them. No, you don't wanna be like them. And I know that you had a dream that someday you will fly away. And you always knew you couldn't stay. You had a dream you will fly away, away, fly away. See, no one knew how hard you were working through the days and sleepless nights, but you know that you are deserving, and today you reach a new high. Yeah, standing on the line you were given. Now the future's right out there. Every step you take, it's the beginning. You soar like you never did. Oh, you had a dream that someday you will fly away. And you always knew you couldn't stay. You had a dream you will fly away, away, fly away. Now you have made it. Now you started everything back. You dreamt all your life, now you did it. Now it's time to take your stand. 'Cause you had a dream that someday you will fly away. Yeah, you knew that you made it. You're gonna fly away, away, whoa, 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 fly away, oh, whoa, 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 you will fly away. Hey.
Thank you, Jenny. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024. Turn and face your supporters. Don't sit yet. Just turn and face me. Yeah. We got two photographers. Yes. We're gonna do all. Cheese. And to present the graduate response, Ms. Kerry Richardson. Kerry joined the UWI after completing her associate's degree in primary education from the University of the West Indies Joint Board of Teacher Education, facilitated through the Anguilla Community College. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, Kerry, along with her teaching colleagues, Krishana and Denise and Renee, decided to apply to the University of the West Indies Global Campus Anguilla, determined to advance their qualifications. Coming from a long line of teachers, like the notable late great Adrian T. Hazel, her mother, the notorious teacher Dolly, and her sister teacher Karen, from the cohort of the class of 2022, it seemed as if Kerry was determined to become a teacher and destined to be a Pelican. She attained a Bachelor of Education in Literacy Studies with first-class honors. She shines as an outstanding Pelican and a dynamic teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the graduate response on behalf of the class of 2024, please help me welcome Ms. Kerry Richardson.
Thank you, Renee, for the introduction. Adopting the protocol already established, a pleasant good afternoon. I am Kerry Richardson, and today I stand before you as one of the many proud graduates of the University of the West Indies Global Campus Anguilla, class of 2024. I stand here with a heart full of gratitude, pride, and awe at the journey we've all shared at the UWI Global Campus. Being here today, in this moment, is a true testament of God's grace and our resilience. It's a testament to the countless hours of hard work, the late nights, and the sacrifices we've all made along the way. And while we've reached this significant milestone, it's important to remember that it's not the end. In fact, as Lily Tomlin once said, the road to success is always under construction. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey that brought us here. If you're anything like me, a whole range of emotions flood in at this moment. Happiness, relief, anxiety, and maybe even a little frustration, because the reality is it wasn't always smooth sailing. There were moments when we questioned whether we were truly cut out for this. I mean, there were times when it felt like the road to completion was more like an obstacle course than a straight path. And sometimes finding our way around that course felt like navigating through a maze blindfolded. Needless to say, we faced many challenges. From navigating the chaos of COVID-19 to sleepless nights finishing essays that seemed impossible, to online classes that sometimes felt more like surviving Zoom than education. And of course, we cannot forget the big one, group work. I am sure we all have a story. But somehow we survived. We found a way to pull it together, to adapt, to persevere. We found it within ourselves to remember why we started in the first place, which was to grow, to challenge ourselves, to push the limits of what we were capable of. And the reason we made it through is simple: support. We were supported by our friends, families, mentors, and sometimes even complete strangers. We've shared notes, wiped many tears, laughed so hard we cried, and lifted up one another when we couldn't go on. And let's face it, some of us couldn't make it without the unwavering support of our families. They cheered us on during our victories, consoled us during our setbacks, and more importantly, kept us stocked with snacks for all those late nights. They've been our rock through all of this. But it wasn't just our loved ones here who made the experience so unique. We've built bonds across islands, across countries, across cultures. Though it was often through a screen, we've made friendships that transcend borders. We've learned from one another, laughed with each other, and yes, sometimes even argued with each other. But each of these moments brought us closer together. And that's what's special about our experience here at the University of the West Indies. It's not just the degree which we hold in our hands today, but about the bonds we forge with people who become part of our unique story. These friendships, made across islands and beyond, will last long after we walk out of this ceremony today. And now, graduates, we're here. God has been good to us. He has carried us so that we can celebrate today, not just of the knowledge we've gained, but the sheer dedication we were blessed with to make it this far. Each of us has worked tirelessly through the late nights, early mornings, setbacks, and moments of doubt. We've all earned this degree because we were willing to do the hard work, even when the road seemed never ending. We've proven that we have what it takes, not just to dream, but to achieve. As we stand together on the edge of the future, let's not forget the hard-won lessons we learned, that success is simply not a destination, but a journey that is messy, full of twists and turns, but ultimately rewarding because of the people we meet and the strength we discover within ourselves. So let's step into the world, not just as graduates, but as individuals who have the courage to face whatever comes next with resilience, humor, and the knowledge that we can do anything. So fellow graduates, we are a group that faced a global crisis and still managed to finish what we started. So as we move on to the next stage in our lives, whether it's another degree, careers, or simply anything unexpected, let's remember this: the road to success may be under construction, but we are all the builders. Congratulations, class of 2024. We've made it, and we've got the world ahead of us. Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time for our proud Pelican, Kerry Richardson. We're now going to ask another Pelican, this time from the Master's Group, Ms. Shara Barry, to deliver the vote of thanks. Ms. Barry graduated with a Master of Science degree in Human Resource Management.
Good evening, everyone. I too adopt the protocol already established. It gives me great pleasure to deliver this vote of thanks after such a wonderful program. Firstly, my fellow graduates, the class of 2024, congratulations, we succeeded, and today we celebrate with each other, with our family and loved ones. I wish to acknowledge the following persons for their participation and contribution to this afternoon's ceremony. Manager of the University of the West Indies Global Campus, British Overseas Territories, Dr. Beverly Shirley, and the immediate past manager, Dr. Phyllis Fleming Banks, for their greetings and words of encouragement. The Honorable Deputy Governor, Mr. Perrin Bradley, and the Honorable Minister of Social Development, Education, and Library Services, Ms. Deanne Kentish Rogers, for sharing in the ceremony and bringing greetings on behalf of the offices and the wider civil service. Warm appreciation is extended to Mrs. Dillian Richardson Crawford and Mrs. Jenny Javwa for their melodious renditions. Special thanks to our host, Pastor Howard Simon, Elder James Harrigan, and the congregation of the Mount Fortune Seventh-day Adventist Church for their support and the invocation. Thank you to Lloyd's Live, Radio and Grilla, and the various media houses for live coverage of the ceremony. And to Mr. Ivor Hodge for capturing these special moments. Special thanks is also extended to our distinguished members of the Uwi Alumni Association Anguilla Chapter, Mr. Stanley Reed, Dr. Michelle Quealy, and Ms. Glenisha Richardson for their participation and contributions in this service. Our family, well-wishers, supporters, and friends for taking the time out to celebrate with us. To you, we say a special thank you. Thank you to my fellow graduates, the UWI Global Campus Anguilla, class of 2024, and Ms. Kerry Richardson for giving the graduates' response. Heartfelt thanks to the staff of the UWI Global Campus Anguilla and the Student Guild Executive for their collaborative efforts in executing this program. If I have omitted anyone, please know this was not intentional. Thank you everyone for sharing in this ceremony and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you so much, Sharo. Let's give her another round of applause. And now to close us out, a presentation from Ms. Glenisha Richardson. She is the representative of the UWI Alumni Association Anguilla Chapter, after which we will be dismissed and have the academic procession. We are asking persons to remain seated until the procession has passed. Glenisha?
Good afternoon, graduates, family, friends, and distinguished guests. Today, we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of the class of 2024. Graduates, this moment is a testament to your dedication, resilience, and hard work. On behalf of the University of West Indies, I extend a heartfelt congratulations to each of you on reaching this extraordinary milestone. As you step into the next chapter of your journey, you also step into a proud legacy as an alumni of the University of the West Indies. A legacy defined by excellence, leadership, and a community to creating positive change in the world. The University of the West Indies Alumni Association warmly welcomes you to this global family, where your connection and this great institution and your fellow alumni will continue to inspire and guide you. I now invite all graduates of the UWI to stand. Even those in the audience. Together, let us reaffirm our dedication to the values and the mission of the University of the West Indies by reciting the Alumni Pledge, which can be found on the back of the program booklet. One, two. As a graduate of the University of the West Indies, I commit myself to uphold the ideals and goals of my alma mater. My conduct and voice shall reflect the commitment to excellence of the light rising from the West, as I fulfill my social and professional responsibilities to serve my community and region. I will strive to ensure the UWI's place as a Caribbean icon, a catalyst for Caribbean development and leadership. It is a legacy that I will proudly help build for future generations. The UWI, first in our hearts and first in our regions. Congratulations once again, and welcome to the Uwi alumni family.